I know maybe some of you don't believe in anything, and I've been there. I didn't believe in anything, and if you want my testimony and you want me to share more about that, I will share it with you. But when you ask, you really will receive. Sometimes you don't receive what you want, but you receive what you need. And at that moment, I asked God, I want to really grow. I just want something different for my life. And it was like dominoes. I lost everybody. I lost all the friends, all the things, everything that I thought I had. And I was really left in uncertainty, but that's really where I had to have this grit to say, you know what? I want more out of life. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to fill in the blank. And this is really where you make the big shifts in your life. Because at that point, I was married. And I got into this really toxic relationship, and it wasn't anything that was helping me grow, but I'm still thankful for that relationship because of that relationship, because of that toxic person, a lot of my friends had already kind of like dissipated, and they were also not good friends. So I'm not upset about that. But once I had the strength to leave that toxic relationship is where I was faced with my deepest and darkest times, because I was now facing uncertainty again. And I've been raised with uncertainty ever since I was younger. But when you have uncertainty when you're older, it just becomes a little bit scarier for you. Because when you're young and you don't have anything, you just don't have anything. You're just working toward trying to become something. When you feel like you have a little something, now you're afraid to lose that little something that you have. You follow me? So for you and your journey, where maybe you can implement this, is that you need to decide that you're so fed up with what you have had, and that you're no longer willing to settle for it, that you decide to cut out those toxic people from your life. The moment you decide that, and God will help you, I promise you, He will help you. Now it's time to choose a new identity. And choosing a new identity is what people call a quantum leap, a quantum jump, a timeline shift. It's just fancy words that mainstream media wants you to know. It's just choosing something different and creating something different.